Today we are at day 30 of Life Lesson 30, Genesis chapter 30. As I began to study the book of Genesis in the beginning of the year, and I began to take notes as to different family issues that came out, different scenarios that came out in the book. By the time I was finished, I end up with 50 chapters of notes. Hence, Life Lesson was birth. This book highlights the beginning of many things as it relates to family and marriage and children and sibling rivalry and much more. But this is just the beginning, because as we go through the chapters, we're going to see things unfold, and many of us can literally see some part of our story in the book. I have received numerous text messages and phone calls concerning their story and what they have been through. But I'm glad that Life Lesson was able to bring light and to highlight that you are not the only one going through. Others have gone on before you. In Genesis chapter 30, we see two sisters having children for the same man. We see they had competition in getting the attention of this man. So they kept having children, and even when they could not do it, they ensured that their maids were able to bring those children. And so you had two sets of children being raised up in one household till it became 4 women with the same man, as we would say, baby father. So now 4 sets of children with 4 different mothers being raised in one household. How would you feel to know that you are just one of the many households within a household? But this was what faced the family of Jacob. And as he left Laban's house after serving for years and being robbed, he left wealthy because he served and God honored his service. Many of you, Life Lesson, you have worked for years, and it feels as if you are not seeing what you have worked for. They overwork you and they underpay you. But like Jacob, when your 7 year comes to an end, when the season is over, when your 20th year come, he served for 20 years, and in this season, your 2020, you're coming up and out better than how you went in. Yes, even though there is a lockdown, you're still coming out better than how you went in. The children were born, they were given different names to represent who they would become in life. Those names stick with the children. So too, as mothers, the name you call your children, they will have to live that name. Stephanie, hospitable. Gail, mighty wind. I am living out my name. What about you? My name is helping to get me where I need to go. Don't waste time worrying about other person's destiny. Make sure you're fulfilling your destiny, because Jacob would have had his name change and he was now about to walk into his prophetic destiny. In spite of all the messy past he had with 4 baby mothers, he had a destiny to fulfill. The only way your story will not change if you remain in that same sinful condition. But if you get up and say, I will make a change, then the change will come. If not, you will die in your sins and die in disgrace. What do you want? A memory of this was a good woman, this was a good man, or this was a man or woman lived a life in reproach. You have to choose how you would want your story to end. You are writing this day your own eulogy. You choose and live righteously. Do justly, and God will be pleased. Have a God bless day 30.